Hey everybody, how you doing? It's Mike Biggar, and just chilling at home. Back from a busy, zany week at East Coast Music Week 2012, and had a fantastic week. It was just a great time. Um, Got to see a lot of great friends that mean the world to me. Got to see some incredible shows, some wonderful music, people that I really envy their skill, and got to just be part of this great East Coast music scene, see what's happening, see the up and coming stuff, and be part of that. And of course, was fortunate enough to receive uh, an East Coast Music Award, my very first one ever. So look at it. Look at how it. Look at how it shine. Look at how it shines. Oh, look at that. It shimmers and shines. Made of it's made of magic. What's it made of? It's made of pewter and magic, I think, and dreams, and maybe licorice. I think that's the black parts. So very excited, very flattered to have received my first East Coast Music Award, Gospel Recording of the Year 2012 for my Christmas record, The Season. And as you may know, some of you may know, um, on Saturday night at a sound celebration at the Capitol Theater with a full house there, they called it the Gospel Recording Award along with classical and a few others. And I had to leave to go play a show at Plan B for 9 o'clock. So it began at 8 and I had to leave, which meant that I did not have the opportunity to come up on stage and thank people for all their help and support and belief in me. And apparently I left, and I got a text from a couple of people about 90 seconds after I left saying, "Where did you go? Come back quick and get up here," and whatever, they've called your name. And some people thought I had a bladder problem, which I'd rather not discuss really right now because so I don't like to talk about it. But anyway, in fact, I just had to run to Plan B. And not that I have a problem with the washrooms at the Capitol. I hear they're of, wonderful sort of cleanliness and hygiene. So rock on, Capitol Theater bathrooms. Anyway, I just wanted to take a moment and go through a little thank you list now, because I didn't really have the chance to do it. And winning an award like an ECMA is something that is a wonderful honor, but it's by no means done just by myself. And so I just want to sort of pass the roses on to the people who are so supportive of me. So just kind of briefly, first and foremost, the love of my life, my sweetheart, my wife Laura. She means the whole world to me, and she is so supportive and patient and puts up with me obsessing about music and going on and on and on about it, and then going on and on about it again, and hearing the same conversations I have with people over and over. And she gets stressed, but she really believes in me, and I couldn't do this without her. I'd be a mess without her. She's like a rock in my world. And so I love you, dear, and thank you for everything that you do for me. I also want to thank my manager, Jeff Liberty, who is an extremely hardworking guy, who really goes to bat for me and has really helped me figure out through this sort of adventure of music these last 2 or 3 years where we can find a place and where my audience might be, where does my voice fit. And I think I'd be lost without him in terms of all this too, And so thank you, Jeff, for all that you do. And really the Jail Artist family, which is Cynthia Liberty, who's probably more patient than Jeff. That's Jeff's wife. And as well, the good friends I have through Jail Artists, Babette Hayward and Matt Anderson and others, Dan Downs and Grant Heckman and Irish Mythen, and friends that I've met through festivals and so on, through working with Jeff, introductions he's been able to help me kind of make. Whoa, careful now. I'm just so grateful. The folks who helped me make the Christmas record, which were Grant Heckman. We recorded a lot of it at his studio. I call it Heckman's Blues Bunker. He can call it whatever he wants. Tim Davidson at Ripple Effect Music in St. John, New Brunswick. Just a really patient, giving person who really believes in my music. He's been a friend for over 20 years. And so I'm really appreciative of all his help and expertise. And we all sort of produced the album together as well. Larry Wayne Clark, my great songwriting friend, and sort of helped with production assistance. He co-wrote a few of the songs on the album with me, and we were able to all work together and figure out how to make this thing sound, you know. I want to thank Chris Gay, who runs Sound Expressions in Lake Utopia, New Brunswick, right here in New Brunswick, who helped me with manufacturing. And I've known Chris for many years, and he's very supportive. And so thanks, Chris, for all you do with that. I'd like to thank Music New Brunswick. You've been really supportive, really helpful at giving me opportunities. And we won the Music New Brunswick Award in October 2011 for Spiritual Recording of the Year for this, and then on to the ECMA for Gospel Recording. So thanks for helping me kind of, you know, step along and go sort of as far as the music will take me, I guess. And the East Coast Music Association. I've really been very much welcomed. I've met wonderful people. Sue Hutchinson, who's one of the people who texted me and accused me of having a weak bladder. Thanks very much. Aaron Hicken, Jennifer, all the people, Maggie, who have been really supportive and helpful to me. I'm sure I'm missing the names of people. I want to thank the guys in my band. We had a wonderful show on Friday night at the Country Music Showcase stage at the Manhattan, the Big Country Breakfast. That's Grant Heckman on bass, and Chris Richards on electric guitar, James Dalzell on keyboards, John Morrison on the drums. I was so proud of you guys. You totally rocked. It was so much fun. We're going to have a ball at Cavendish Festival and some other things that we'll announce later on coming up. And so thanks, everybody. CBC, of course, in St. John and beyond around the Atlantic region, and radio, who have helped to play that. And I mean, you can only play a Christmas record for a certain amount of time across the year, and then it goes away and everybody's sick of Christmas music. But I'm really grateful for all your hard work and helping me to get the music out there. And friends and fans who've supported that record. It was a quirky little record. We really did it almost, I mean, not on a whim, but it started as an idea to make one single. It blossomed into making a whole CD. We did it really quick, and we did it really cheap. And yet it just seemed to be one of those things that really caught on. And so I'm really grateful for everybody's support. Okay, that's it. I've taken enough of your time. I just didn't think it would be right to not take a moment and say thanks to people. The new record's coming. We're going to release the first radio single in June, and then the record will come out a couple months later. So keep an eye out. There's some kind of fun things coming just down the line a little bit. And thanks for supporting live music, everyone. Thank you, friends and fans, and we'll see you soon. Signing off.